fireplace, and I mean a big focal fireplace, and it's just not working in your space. Well, this is what you're going through right now, Jackie.
Yes, I am.
So we've got a shot of your fireplace, and I know you've been back and forth. Do I keep the stone? Do I try and make this look a little bit more modern, which is where you're going with the decor?
Yes.
What do I do? Your dog is so cute.
Yes, Zoe. Yes.
Hey, Zoe.
And yeah, we were exhausted. That was sort of a moving day, I think. But anyhow,
keep the dog though.
I will keep the dog. Yeah. She's loving where we've moved to, but we've got a lot of work to do. And yes, you know, when you're changing any kind of facade, like a fireplace that has stone, and this is a veneer, you do have to ask yourself, like, this house is over 60 years old. There's a certain integrity that you want to maintain to some degree, but how much? So I wanted to pull some inspiration images because I'm moving into a more modern type of decor.
Yes.
And I thought, well, let's sort of get this started. Let me think about what I want to do. Because remember, with a fireplace, you have to think, is it for ambiance? Is it for warmth? Do I need it to be electric, gas, propane, or wood? So those are the things you have to ask. And a lot of people already have a wood burning, and then they want to change it into gas because it's more efficient and clean.
Absolutely.
But there's also lots of things to ask yourself, whether it's simply just because you want something really beautiful on the wall, like this first image, which I think is really beautiful. It's a floor to ceiling, and it's very, very modern, as you can see.
They like it.
It's gorgeous.
It's got really big impact.
It does. And it's clad, obviously, and that is a unit that's through Hearth Manor. All of these images and what I'm going to be showing you with the fireplaces are through Hearth Manor.
Yes.
And so, but you can get them in gas or they can be electric. So if you see something that you like in gas, ask the questions, and there's always another option for you if you decide not to go gas or go electric. Now the next image is something that I look at and I think, well, that was very modern.
Yeah.
Well, here's another modern where it's horizontal, and we've seen that before. Now that's electric, and you can see that it's got like little stones in the bottom, very popular, very beautiful, and it's completely clad in a ledge stone, which again really gives you that modern look. In the Barcelona chair, it's beautiful. Now the next one is a little more to what I have, but this is a different kind of stone. It's more of a horizontal stone. Whereas
so maybe you don't want to go all the way with the whole modern look, but you want to be able to sort of tame down some of the stone that you have.
Right, but you'll notice that it's again from floor to ceiling. Now the very last image to show is sort of a take on the stone, but you can see that it's been capped, and you've got a mantle, and you've got some stone. It certainly has a nice warmth, but that's another option that you can consider if you already have a stone veneer and you just don't want to go floor to ceiling.
So like you were saying, aside from the aesthetics, you have to think about what this fireplace is going to achieve in your space, and that's why we have all of these examples in from Hearth Manor. So these are electric?
These are electric, but they can also be gas. I wanted to bring in electric because we can turn them on and you can see them. But again, they also can emit heat. Some don't. Like, you can turn them on or off. So they really are very, very efficient and have come a long way in terms of their look. Now the one beside you is beautiful. It has the little glass beads in the bottom, and it just, again, mounted, and that's one very similar to one of the images that I showed that was very modern, that was fully clad in the ledge stone. So again, it really gives you a nice, cool, modern feel. If you just want to update, though, before we move over there to show you one other electric, I wanted just to show that the fire screens, again through Hearth Manor, are beautiful. I like this one because it's got the stainless steel finish.
It's nice and thin.
Instantly gives you a nice, contemporary, modern kind of feel.
Very nice. Okay, so let's talk about this. If you're looking for something that looks like it's emitting heat, does it actually emit heat?
It does not. It's Optimist, so it's giving you the look of a little bit of smoke. It's really beautiful. It is electric, but again, it's more so for the look that you're trying to create. And then even more importantly, once you decide what you want in that opening, whether it's for warmth, for just for aesthetics, think about what you're going to clad it in. Now, this is something that's really amazing. This is made out of porcelain. It's called Neolith, and it's through Marble Trent. And it's extremely thin, and it can be clad on the exterior. It can be clad over top of the fireplace because it's heat resistant. It's actually got it's environmentally friendly. I particularly like this one because it looks almost like a wave of a wood grain, and I thought that would be very modern and very cool.
You're saying this comes in huge slates.
Big pieces.
That's great. I love that.
Use that on the floor, and it looks almost seamless. Very, very cool. This is another example of just that horizontal ledge stone, which is, it's not really ledge stone, it's just stone. With Marble Trends, you can get different stones and make more of a custom finish for your own. So depending on what you're doing for your exterior or for your fireplace, so often we match those two. you can mix them up and get a color that works specifically for you. So that's really lovely.
From a price point perspective, are we talking more for these sorts of things than for this?
It
really depends?
It really depends on how big it is, and but they are definitely custom applications.
Okay.
Ledgestone, this is very popular. Again, this is like that modern that we were looking at, but a little more modern with less of the glitz would be more of the marble. And again, that's available through Hearth Manor. And lastly, concrete. Very popular. We're doing it a lot in countertops. This is really beautiful as a full slab on a fireplace wall. Instant modern, instant cool.
Gorgeous. Well, we know we get a ton of questions about fireplaces, so I'm happy we're going through this process with you today.
Yes.